Hi, I'm Dwayne Duggan, Remax Boulder Podcast. Today we have DB Wilson with us again. We really appreciate DB being here to fill us in on how the market's doing. Today's topic is attached dwellings both in Lafayette and Louisville to see how they've done January through August of 2015. DB, thanks for being here today.
My pleasure, Dwayne. Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about that attached dwelling market in Lafayette and Louisville. I know there's not a lot on the market, so what's happening in Lafayette and the 10 key factors that we monitor?
So Lafayette has been a kind of a bellwether. I think it's been one of the strongest markets from during the downturn, and I think it's starting to level off a little bit. But it's still very active. There are 18% more listings at this time than there were a year ago, but that's all of 52 listings.
Pretty small listing, right?
Of which 56% are under contract.
Wow.
So it's not like there's a lot of inventory sitting there, but there is some selection if you're a buyer and interested in the market. Median sales price for this year was $242,500 at the end of August, and that compares with $239,000 a year ago. So about 1.5% appreciation, and I think that's kind of reflective that the market is leveling off a little bit in Lafayette. As far as the average sales price, it's $258,975, just under $259, compared with a year ago, which was just under $243,000, so about a 6.5% appreciation. What's really interesting there, though, 104.5% sales price to list price. So I just think that shows that it's still a strong market. There's a lot of great homes to be had there, and a lot of interest. Time on the market is up quite a bit from a year ago, 85 days on the market. That is influenced slightly by some new construction that has occurred, and so they tend to sit on the market a little bit longer before they can actually close it. Down about 10% in the total sales with 91 sales. No properties have expired this year, compared with all of one a year ago. Okay, so again, a very strong market. 4.6 months worth of inventory, so still in that seller weighted, and again, 56% are under contract currently.
Okay, and again, this is Lafayette we've been talking about. Let's dive into attached dwellings in Louisville.
So Louisville, the numbers are really small, and so I always caution people that it can be a little bit more volatile when you look at that. As an example, there are only 14 properties available, of which 43% are under contract, so 6 of the 14 are under contract. So out of 14 listings, 20 were at this time a year ago, so there's even less. And it's reflected in the book, the median and the average sales prices. Median has jumped up 25% to $319,100, up from $255,000 a year ago, which is partly affected by new construction. There was some new construction in downtown Louisville that were much higher than the market norm, and so that is reflected there. Likewise, the average sales price is up about 20% to just over $352,000 compared with a year ago at $292,000. So big jump.
Okay, so all these stats again have been from January through August, kind of our prime time. DB, what's your gut feel for the attached dwelling market in Lafayette and Louisville into the fall?
There's not much on the market.
Right.
Okay, that's pretty clear. There is a new development in Louisville, downtown Louisville, called D-Lo, of which I think about half of the available units are under contract there. They're going to be starting closings in November. Really a nice product, but that is going to bump this even further because they're
first, like average price,
average and median
right.
prices, because those are 500,000 plus. So there'll be something to be aware of, but it's a great time to buy if you can find the product.
Right.
And when you're talking 14 total listings, that's not a lot of product.
We don't see a lot of inventory coming on in the resale world, and even though there is a new project or two out there, it's not like there's a huge batch of new construction of condos going on right now.
Correct. Again, if you are in the market as a buyer now, I would really encourage people to get out. The interest rates are at all-time lows. There are less buyers out in the marketplace historically in this last quarter, and I think it would serve you well.
Okay.
I really do.
Right, DB, thanks for being here with all the words of wisdoms and statistics that'll help us all out. Dwayne Duggan, RE/MAX Boulder Podcast, signing off.